I had a plan that I was going to write down what I wanted to say to you, and Lincoln. I had a plan, I was going to write down, and I was going to say it. But I don't want to write anything down. I want to be completely fucking transparent with you guys. And this video is well needed, and it's going to be a little bit of all over the place because there's a lot of things I want to address. One thing I really want to address is that this industry is so fucked. It's just fucked, honestly. And a lot of us aren't aware of how fucked up it is. And I don't like to cuss. I never cuss. Not that I never cuss, but I don't like to cuss. But especially on like public forums and stuff like that. But here's my opinion on the fitness industry. And first, let me just say that I got into the fitness industry at first I thought was the wrong reasons, but now that I think and I sit back and think about why I joined the fitness industry, I have a very, very good story to tell. But that's for later. The fitness industry is something that you can be a part of 100%, 1,000%, 1,000,000%, and no matter how a part of it you are, no matter how influential you are, no matter how many lives you impact, you're still going to always be top of your conversation in a not so great way. And this may not be for everybody, but I do know that there's bigger, YouTube stars or athletes out there that are sponsored by crazy, awesome companies, and they are literally the perfect figure in the fitness industry, but yet somehow people still freaking hate them or find a way to find something bad about them and then twist it and make them something that they're not. And I will say the industry is also really amazing. 90% of my friends I met on social media, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. 90% of my friends. And they're not friends that I see all the time, but they're real, true, down-to-earth friends that care and want to see you progress and ask how you're doing and show up at your shows and want details all the time. Those are the real friends. Those are the friends that you need to make your life complete, and it's just awesome sharing something so awesome with somebody. But at the same time, the fitness industry is just screwed up. And there's a million reasons it's screwed up that I can't even think about because I'm so in love with it that I don't want to talk bad about it. But I feel like I need to because I feel like a lot of people just don't get it. And something else too, like, yeah, I'm a bikini competitor. Awesome. I've got first place, second place, third place. No lower than third place. And that's awesome, right? Yay, go me, go glam, go makeup, go hair, go bikini, go posing, go like cameras in my face all day and glitz and glam and a big nice burger after. Go to that. I love it. I really freaking do. But people from the outside need to realize that it is not always a good thing. It is not a good thing. We have people out there that take steroids, and good for them. I don't have any opinion on steroids, but don't admit to steroid use. And then there's people out there that have no idea, never lifted, that look up to them and think that's achievable when it is not achievable by any means. And I will elaborate on that. But anyways, that's just another example of how the fitness industry is screwed up. And as I sit here and talk to you guys, I'm not talking at you, I'm talking with you. I want you to understand, and I really want you to see how emotional I am about this situation. This video is triggered by something that's personal that happened to me. I wanted to do this video a long time ago, like forever ago, but I'm really glad that I'm doing it now that I feel it, like literally feel it. I'm not going to give you details about what happened to me, but basically in my town, there's not a lot of girls that do what I do, and that could put a lot of pressure on me because I am the only one in this area that does what I do. I mean, there's a few. I'm not going to downplay anybody else that's in this area that competes or goes to the gym every day or does YouTube. I can name off a lot of people right now in my town that do YouTube and stuff like that, but I'm not downplaying them by any means. I'm just saying, compared to a city like LA or, Houston or New York, Philadelphia, I live in Hagerstown. I live in a smaller town, and there's not a lot of bikini competitors. There's not a lot of girls that get it. I don't even get it fully 100% all the time. But there's a lot of girls that really truly don't get it, and it's just a lack of education, a lack of knowledge, a lack of research, a lack of finding out the truth. A lot of girls think bad about me because I lift and I post a lot of pictures of my butt and my body, and they're like, who is this Emily girl and why is she posting pictures of her body? There's just a lot of lack in Hagerstown, a lot of lack in this area. Do I think I'm higher because I do what I do and because I'm one of few that do what I do? Absolutely not. I think I'm higher when it comes to me comparing myself to last year, because who I was last year was not who I am this year. I have grown a lot as a person, and I'm very, very proud of that. And competing has been my holy Bible right there. The stage is my platform for life. Competing has literally changed my life in so many ways, and I'm going to go ahead and just state this story now because me and my good friend Tiana were talking about it the other day, and I think this would relate to a lot of girls. So at first, I thought that I found lifting because I thought that I wanted to be like every other girl on Instagram and YouTube. But when I sit back and think about it, it's a lot more than that. And this is going to be a really emotional story for me to tell. But here it is. It's raw. No filter. My very first show, my very first prep, I did it single. I did it alone. And I was still living with my ex at the time, but I was doing it on my own. I went to my show, my ex, not there. My ex had been there for everything else in my life, my softball games, my graduations, birthdays, holidays, everything. And my relationship, my past relationship was brutal. This is not to bash him. It's not to bash him at all, but it's to bash my relationship because it sucked. So competing was literally the first thing in my life that did not involve him. And when I sit back and I reflect and I think about why I love to compete, where I found the love to compete, I think it came from my breakup. At first, like I said, I thought I wanted to do it because everybody else was doing it, because I wanted to be like everybody else. That might have been my conscious thought, but I think unconsciously I fell in love with it because of that fact that it's new and my ex wasn't there. My second and third show of the season, again, I did it single. Didn't have a man. Don't need a man. I did it on my own. I mean, I had friends and family to support me, but I did it on my own. And a lot of people that know me know that I can't ever do anything on my own. I'm very need assurance on if I'm doing something right, if I need to change something. But no, this prep, besides my coach, I had nobody that was there every single day. And it's just really good to see how good I did. I did really good, and I'm trying to be humble, but for me, that I've only been lifting seriously for about a year, for me to pull off first, second, and third, in the most humble way, I say that I freaking did it. I beat a lot of girls, and I did it by myself, and it's just crazy because I placed really well, one, because I'm a very confident person, and I have really good stage presence, and I practice, I deserved it, but at the same time, I did it on my own, and I keep saying that, but it's really emotional. But like I said, my last relationship was, I don't want to put it out there, but I'm so transparent with you guys. It was emotionally the most abusive thing I think I will ever have to live through. And that really strains a person's self-confidence. It strains self-esteem. It strains a lot of things. I felt like I was never good enough. I've been cheated on. That makes someone feel ugly. That makes someone feel worthless. That makes anybody. And I hope a lot of people are relating to this conversation because I think it's really important. But I got on stage in front of hundreds of people and I won. Not necessarily won, but I got second and third, which in my opinion, is really good, especially out of the 50, 100 girls. For me to be beaten down constantly for almost, like 5 years, and then to be completely on my own and pull it off on my fucking own is a really good feeling. So that's why when I say this industry is screwed up, it is. People are like my ex. They want to see me fail. They thrive and laugh and live off seeing me hurt. Good for you. But just like my shows, it's not gonna get me down. I am doing this for me, and I feel 1,000% good about it. It sucks. It hurts, you know, when I was in a relationship with an abusive guy and I cried. Shit really got to me and it got bad. People out there today that are talking about me and bringing up my business, it hurts. But it's only gonna make me stronger, and it's only gonna make you guys weaker, the ones that are talking about me, because you want to see me fail. But what happens when you want to see me fail and you are crossing your fingers and laughing at me and pointing your fingers at my Instagram posts and you want to see me fail, but I go get on stage and bring back a first place trophy? How does that make you feel? Because you're failing at your job. Your job is trying to make me miserable and make me sad and make me fail and be laughed at. You got last place and I got first place. And that's just how it is for a lot of people in the fitness industry. So as a story is relatable to me, and I'm talking about myself a lot, I want to reflect this back on anybody else that's going through the same thing. Or if you're one of those bullies out there that, you know, if you're one of those people that talk about me and you're watching this and you're forming your opinions, just wait. Compare me to you in 5 years. And I hope that you get your shit together, and I hope that you stop, and I hope that you learn to love yourself the way I love myself so that you can be happy. I hope. But right now, you're not. You're not succeeding. And that's a lot of people in this industry. Doing it for the wrong reasons, talking about everybody else for their successes. Get a damn life. Just get a life. Because I know there's girls out there that are in this industry that are powerful and strong and have been through way worse shit than I have. And they're still strong and they're making way more money than you probably ever will. When I say you, I mean people that, the negative ones out there. So I'm sorry if this video was all over the place. I just could not wait to clear the air, to clear my mind, to clear, you know, things I've been wanting to say. Also want to talk about my problems post-show. So, only 5 days post-show of my last show of the season, which was on May 6th. It was the AMBF Old Glory. If you haven't watched my video, it was the one before this one. And it would mean a lot to me if you watched that. But, so I also had a video for the OCB Body Sculpting Open, which I posted back in February. I don't know exactly which date. And then I did have a video for my second show, which was the one I got first place in my junior class, but I didn't take a video. I didn't do a shitty video because that's when I started realizing I was having struggles post-show. Even though I wasn't post-show at that time, I was starting to develop some issues already. I'm very deeply attached to the sport, and me and my coach both made an agreement that we would take a year off. I would take a year off. I'm smaller, a lot of girls are more mature body-wise and have been lifting for years. And like I said, I've been lifting for 1 year. And even though I've been placing really good second and third because of my confidence, my posing, my stage presence, first place, it's almost there. I just need to put in the size and conditioning and get stronger, that kind of thing. So I need a year to do that. And it makes me sad because I don't want to take a year off from something I love, something I'm attached to. Imagine being attached to anything. Think of something in your life right now. I'm going to pause. Think of something in your life. Something in your life that means a lot to you. Now, imagine trying to take a year off without that thing. A year away from that person. Whatever. That's how I feel about competing. So, as I know and I'm well aware that I need a year off, it's going to be the hardest year of my life. I'm focusing on myself and I'm growing and I'm seeing a lot of progression with that. So this year it's me just focusing on building and conditioning and having no stage to, I don't have my next show picked out. I don't have anything like that. So it's going to be really hard for me. I don't think I'm going to have any body issues. I'm just naturally a confident person and I love my body. I've always loved my body, no matter what age. I've always been very blessed when it comes to my body. But I think I'm going to struggle without the stage there. It's kind of my Band-Aid, my safety net. You know what I'm trying to say. So that's going to be my approach to a struggle. I'm still trying to eat like 3,000, 4,000 calories. That's going to be a struggle because I don't think I can, but we'll see. But luckily I have a lot of you guys out there that are cool and that believe in me, and I do this for you. I don't do this for me. I don't make money doing this. I don't make money doing anything in the fitness industry unless I get lucky and win a show or something in place and take home some money. But this is what I just do because I do it, because I need it, because I need you guys. And so overall, let me message. I'm just going to end this video here because I'm just dragging it out. So overall, the main thing I just want you guys to get from this is that the fitness industry is a really cool place to be, and it's good for yourself. It's peaceful when it comes to the self and helping yourself and stuff like that. But there are going to be mean people out there with no matter what you do, fitness industry or not. There's always that mean girl. There's always a guy that wants to ruin your life for whatever reason. It's just funny to me. But prove them wrong, knock them dead. Just do your thing, and hopefully my dream is just become a powerful human and impact a lot of people and save a lot of people. And it's just so like, it's like serendipity. Like I say I want to impact and influence a lot of females, and when I say that sentence, it just gives me like life. I don't know. There's a lot of girls that are going through a lot of shit, and guys too. Going through a lot of freaking hard crap out there. Life is hard, I'm telling you. It is not an easy thing. Girls, I have friends that have eating disorders. Friends that are in abusive relationships just like I was. There's a light at the end of the tunnel, and I hope I am one of those small lights at the end of the tunnel, because I just want to hug you. Sorry. Just be yourself. I don't want to sound cliche, but you're going through a hard time right now, and that breaks my heart in pieces. But fitness, good people like me in the fitness industry want to help. Want to see you succeed and pick up the pieces and become a badass person. Just be badass and be a Beyonce. We need more Beyoncés in life. And just be a damn peach. Be peachy. Make peachy gains. Be peachy. And if you guys need anything, reach out to me. I'm here and I love what I do. And I promise the next video won't be so emotional. But thank you guys for listening.